Hey, welcome back. Hi guys, welcome back to another video with me, Miss Jenny, where I recommend or review or tell you to watch a movie or show, sometimes a book, I don't know. Today, I have a thriller. Today we're going to be talking about Red Eye. This actually stars Cillian Murphy, Cillian Murphy, Mr. Murphy, and Rachel McAdams. You know, Mr. Murphy from Breakfast at Pluto? On Pluto? Breakfast on Pluto? And Rachel McAdams from that second Sherlock Holmes movie. You know, her. That's funny. So this movie is a thriller, and it had me on the edge of my seat. It is about a boy and a girl, and they sit next to each other on an airplane, and they have a lot in common. The beginning of this movie sets up a very driven individual in Rachel McAdams. She runs like a hotel. She's like the main go-to person who deals with customer service and booking the rooms and all of this things. It's a high-profile hotel, and she is phenomenal at her job, but she needs to take a trip home because of a death in the family. So she is taking the red-eye airplane thing. I think they call them a red eye because they're overnight. I don't actually know. I just heard the term over and over again. I don't fly. I don't go anywhere. So I don't actually know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. The very beginning, when she gets to the airplane to go, because the beginning setup is really fast. It sets up her replacement for her vacation, taking over the desk, being not incompetent, but just a little lamb learning the job. And she's actually played by the girl who plays Charlie in Heroes. Love her. I think she's also on Glee too, but she's delightful. She's a cute little lamb in this. You get to the airport and you are introduced to our main guy character. He is charming and delightful, and they meet in line when they're checking in, right? But their flight is delayed, so he is like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be at the bar if you want to come with me, and she politely declines, but then he goes to the bar anyway, and she sees him there later, and she sits down, and they hit it off wonderfully. The way that the beginning of this is set up, it's such a rom-com that I would have loved to see that version of the film, just because I love rom-coms so much. But it really gives you a sense of security that you know that this is a thriller and that something else is happening, because they do cut away to some things, like people smuggling in weapons to this fishing thing. So there's these other things happening, but then this main storyline is this very meet cute romantic comedy vibes. They get along great, they have great chemistry, this whole thing, they keep meeting, oh my gosh. It's so cute. And then they get on the plane, and guess who's sitting right next to each other? It's our boy and girl. Wow, the coincidences are just going amazing. Like someone planned it. Did someone plan it? Yes, they did, because our man Candy is actually a bad boy. Oh, he's so bad. He does bad things, like assassination hits. He's kind of like a mafia guy. I don't know. He gives off a mafia kind of gangster. I can make a call and you know, he's a bad boy, and he's very dangerous. He has been tracking her because he knows that her voice will be the only one to switch the rooms of one of their high-profile guests coming to the hotel that day. So Mr. Man Guy needs that room changed, and to do so, he has one of his guys take her father and like watch him, right? If she doesn't do as he's asking, he's going to have her father murdered, sleeping with the fishies. It's not very nice. Man candy, it's not nice. This takes place at a time where the phones on the planes were like landline phones, and you actually like swiped your credit card. So there's like a lot of back and forth, because obviously moral dilemma, she figures out like he has a hit on somebody, because he actually never really lies to her. Like from the moment that he tells her his plan and what she needs to do, he never lies. He tells her what he does for a living. He says this will happen if this happens, and you know, I need you to do this because of this, and you know, and that whole thing. It's very interesting to have a villain be so open about their plan without monologuing at the end of the movie, you know, actually getting the information as we go. It's quite refreshing. So obviously there are moral dilemmas, and should she do the thing? She's very clever as well. Obviously she has to be because of her position at work. She's a very clever woman. So she tries a lot of different things to kind of not do the thing. Like she goes to the bathroom and she tries to write on the wall, like on the mirror in soap, that there's a problem. But man, guy's right there and he finds out and he like struggles with her in the bathroom, and everybody just thinks that they're a couple going to the bathroom. She finally makes the call and everything is fun and dandy. But right as the plane lands, she takes action and harms the man guy really badly with a pen. It is jarring. So just know that if you feel a certain way about body damage, that you might be looking through your fingers like I was, because oh my god. And they show what happens a little bit, you know. It's not gory, it's just like the thought of it happening. Ugh. Now there's a cat and mouse game, her running, him chasing. You know, he's hurt, but he's still going. She's frantically calling the hotel to let them know that something's wrong and they need to, you know, get everybody out of the hotel because there's this hit on this guy. She's trying to get to her father because, you know, that guy's still like waiting to like, you know. It is very interesting, and the climax is so strong. It's good. They have all these side characters kind of sprinkled in to the plane. Like they have this little girl who is flying by herself, you know, one of those, and they have like these two like teenage boys, and one of them like is like obsessed with his pen with this little like monster topper on it, you know. And then they have like this older woman who like befriends her in the beginning because like she really liked the book the one girl was reading, so she let her have it anyway. But each of those characters are set up for a reason, and they play out as the movie goes on, which is very important to like her getting out of there, you know. What happens at the end? You're gonna have to watch it. Yeah, this is one that I don't want to spoil because the head-to-head at the very end is very intense. Like, I didn't know it was gonna happen. I was excited and scared, and I really wanted her to, you know, get away clean and whatnot, and everything to be hunky-dory. And it might happen, it might not. Things might be violent. Definitely give this one a watch. It is a very good thriller, and actually it was done by Wes Craven, who, you know, is really good at stuff. The way that he kind of does like this one in a very Hitchcockian sort of vibe because it's in one location for so long and it has to be character driven, and it's very good, you know? Go watch Red Eye. Have you guys ever been on a plane? I haven't. I've never been on a plane. I don't go anywhere. And when I do go places that are farther that I should be taking a plane, we've always driven. Eventually I'll get on a plane. It's not so much that I have a fear of flying, I just have a fear of airports. Go figure. Social anxiety for the win. Thank you guys so much for watching this ReVideo with me, Miss Jenny. I will see you guys next time for another recommend. Bye!